This week we're going to have a change of pace by not reporting on Will Bosey climbing Burden of Dreams, and we'll be reporting on one of the other two people that we report on quite a lot, Aidan Roberts, who's made the first ascent of the Lion's Share, a new 8C plus at Brione, Switzerland. The Lion's Share is the final problem in a trilogy of projects now completed by Aidan, with the first being Vecchio Leone sit start at 8C plus, the next being Everything the Light Touches at 8C, both of which he did last year, and the Lion's Share supposedly is the hardest of the three, coming in at Font 8C plus. Aidan had this to say: "This wall was my first introduction to Ticino. At the time there were 3 obvious projects left unclimbed. Each trip since then, firstly 1 year ago in spring, autumn, and again now. I had the main objectives lying elsewhere, but found time to dedicate some time to these projects. Regarding the grade of the Lion's Share, I think it felt the most difficult of the 3 mentioned above, though perhaps it suits me a little less than Vecchio Sit. Upon climbing each of these, the remainders always felt a little bit beyond me at that time, so it had been satisfying to observe my progression in the physical sense, but likely physiologically too. The style of this one felt quite varied and complete. Slow and tensiony moves on awful crimps lead to slopier features and an unlikely footwalk before a very powerful slap. These are by no means the only things that Aidan has done whilst out in Switzerland, with other ascents such as Unison, his 8C, looking particularly special. And it's not just first ascents. Aidan repeated Sean Rabitu's 9A Alphane last year, and we've no doubt that he's got a climb of that grade in him again. Word on the street is that he's looking to go back to Finland to try Nalle Hukkataival's Burden of Dreams, but Brexit has scuppered him as he's already spent 90 days out the country and can't justify any further time out of it legally. So thanks, Brexit. That's been a success, hasn't it? At the moment, it very much feels like the standard of British bouldering is soaring, with the likes of Aidan and Will climbing your Font 9As, and also just smashing out project after project at Font 8C plus or Font 8C in back-to-back sessions. To an extent, they're rewriting what's newsworthy, simply because Font 8C is now so standard for them that it's barely worth reporting on anymore. If you want to see an example of how times have changed, just watch Aidan climb High Fidelity at Cayley in Yorkshire. This Font 8B highball was a test piece of yesteryear, and he boshed it out in barely a handful of goes, making the final ascent look closer to 6B than 8B. Things have just moved on, and it's great to be witnessing it all unfold.